Hey guys, Taro here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Crossing in the Woods, playing for you today. Spawning in the north, we have PzKpfw playing as Austere. He's sporting Blitzkrieg, Mobile Defense, and Spearhead. Nebuchadnezzar, on the other hand, also playing as Austere, has Mechanized Assault, Close Air Support, and also Spearhead. Popular one there, Spearhead. In the south, we have Jackas4life playing as the Brits. He has Royal Engineer, Special Weapons, and Vanguard. bigmac playing as US Forces has Rifle Company, Infantry Company, and Armor Company. So Crossing in the Woods. Most people consider this slightly too small for 2v2s. Generally considered to be Axis favored map in 2v2s because basically both sides, I mean the wide arc of these MG42s, basically all you needed one to lock down one half of the map, and so Axis players can both easily just get out some MGs, camp their side of the map, hold on to their fuel with a little chance of harassment by the allies players, and then in the late game they can park a Jagdtiger or an elephant here in the center. And there's pretty much nothing that you can do about it, short of making a million M10s as we've seen Captain Price do in the past, but it is quite hard to execute. So a couple light skirmishes so far. Seems like Jackas4life has got a good position over here. Nebuchadnezzar slightly out of reach with his MG42, and now he's going to charge straight into his Vickers. Some pies back here, they are now making a mad dash home. I wonder if they're going to get past this Vickers. Will he re-target to the Pioneers? They're so low. Yeah, looks like he tried to, but didn't quite get the kill there. Oh, maybe with this infantry section coming in from the side. No, they're not going to get there in time. Maybe able to get a cut-off play going here. Green's moving to stop that. We've got a sniper now coming up from PzKpfw. It looks like this engagement has been lost by bigmac, and now he's running straight down the centre for the cut-off as well. But Axis don't have control of this fuel, so it's not really that critical that they actually make this cut-off play. Still, this is a big force of riflemen going straight down the centre. That green squad's getting mowed down mighty quick. Sniper's revealed itself, starting to pick away now. Oh, and MG42's rotate just in the nick of time here. Will these riflemen be able to clear its arc? These two, he split them up nicely. These two trying to clear the arc. Oh, and the MG just couldn't rotate to fire on them. And they're getting gunned down mighty quick. Look at all that negative cover there. Rifleman switch targets, trying to hit the sniper, and the Axis just about pegged back into their base here. This is a tough spot to be in, but kind of lucky for them in some respects because their retreat path's so short. Turn back to the front lines very quickly. Here we go, MG42 rotates by PzKpfw, nicely done from him. And that's going to shut down this push. In fact, this rifle squad could go down here. No, not quite. So pretty even so far in terms of resources. Looks like the allies have managed to put down a cache already, fuel cache. So they are probably in the lead as a result of that. You know, I mean, when it comes to Crossing in the Woods, it's a sniper's paradise, so you can't count out an Axis player, and that's already got 7 kills in 4 minutes. It's probably because of all those riflemen that were sitting right here. The sniper was just picking away at them. Okay, so we see a lieutenant now from bigmac. He's gone for this rather late though. He has suffered a lot of bleed. He's actually gone for an early ambulance instead of trying to push out an M20, which probably would be a good idea. M20 usually is very strong. He's austere and very strong against the sniper as well because of that accuracy bonus it gets against it. You do see the AEC coming up from Jackas4life, and that's going to wipe this MG, I'm pretty sure, if these riflemen chase. Go across the negative cover. There you go. As soon as he hits the negative cover, he goes down. AC takes a Faust, but now just going to limp away for some repairs. We see Nebuchadnezzar rather late on his tech, only just getting out now, and PzKpfw now putting his tech up against the Brits and this excuse me, current AEC meta. You really have to be on top of your timings as austere. You have to rush that pack out. Similar to when playing against US forces, how you kind of have to rush your tier 2 out and be prepared for any of their light vehicles. Similar situation now against the British and the AEC. And I do suggest going for a pack, not 222, because 222 dies to 2 shots from the AC, so it's too risky, really. Not efficient. Looks like he's going to get another Faust off on it. He's going to stall the AC, and this is a good thing to do if, I mean, obviously he's not going to get the kill, but at the very least he's going to buy a bit of time for his pack to come out. He needs to actually build his tier 2 though with that Pioneer squad. Get on top of that, mate. And it looks like PzKpfw hasn't managed to save up enough fuel to do that yet either. But these Royal Engineers charging head on into a huge army here. Could go down. Yep. Bit of an attentiveness there. I think he's too busy trying to micro his AEC over here. Just taken another Faust, and upon losing his Royal Engineers, doesn't have any way of repairing that. He's actually building a infantry section instead of more engineers. Looks like we're going to get a bit of teamwork here from bigmac. He's going to do some repairs, but AEC's going to back to a safer distance first. Okay, no, PzKpfw is going for a 222. As I was saying, dies to 2 shots from the AEC. This is a bad idea, in my opinion. Nebuchadnezzar could go for a Hansgreen squad with Shreks, and they're pretty good against AEC, but that being said, also the AEC has such good AoE, it can bleed them quite heavily. So I still recommend the pack. Looks like we're kind of exchanging sides here. Allies now making headway here, and the Axis making headway on this flank. Oh, what is this green squad doing? He's trying to flank this Vickers, but he stops right in front of it. Here comes the 222. Oh, and I didn't even notice this. There's a forward assembly up here from Jackas4life. He's already upgraded the forward retreat point. So that's going to make it very hard to remove him from this side of the map. Oh, and this is taking a lot of damage, but he may run over this mine that's sitting here. No, that's a Brit mine, actually. Yep, and there you go, 2 shots, and the 22 is dead. As I was saying, it's a bad idea, just don't get it. Looks like he's going to kill that, maybe, instead of trying to steal himself, and I can understand 22 is really not that good, in all honesty.
We are suffering losses.
Looks like a green squad went down for PzKpfw. And now he's bringing out some Ostrupen reserves, having gone from mobile defense. Probably going to bring out the Puma, try and deal with this AEC. Really, the problem with the Puma, well, it's not really the problem with the Puma. The problem with the AEC is it comes out so early, and as you can see, PzKpfw already been getting a lot of losses as a result of this AC. This thing's just been tearing through his inf, and he's still nowhere near 5 command points for his Puma. Oh, AC He's extremely lucky. First pack shot misses. Pop smoke. Needs the attack round. And nice attack round there from Nebuchadnezzar. Cleaning out that AEC. But we did see Jackas4life crew that 222, so still does have some form of light vehicle, but this is obviously significantly worse than the AEC. Looks like this AC wreck is blocking all of these shots from the 222, so that's not up to much. 6 trying to do some capping in the centre, but we do have a MG42 there. Oh, what's that coming in here? It's a major artillery. Yes, it is major artillery. I was like, what? I don't see any abilities on cooldown. Is that fake smoke? No. Artillery shells are dropping. It's major artillery. What a terrible waste of munitions that is. Much better off just going with the fake smoke, but of course, Kai's Vet 2. I believe doesn't it gain more shells? Maybe that's in the competitive mod. I think in the competitive mod it gains more shells once it gets up. Rush Fast competitive mod, if you're unaware of what I'm talking about there. So 222's been repaired, and it's trying to stop these Greens from capping here in the centre. Axis are on the ropes here, but Puma's finally on the field now from PzKpfw, making a beeline for this 222. Shot, one more and it will go down, but he decides to disengage. There are quite a few bazookas here, I can't blame him, especially with the threat of those snares from these vetted up riflemen. What are we seeing in terms of tech? Not much from either of the Axis players. Still haven't teched up yet. He's got a lot of fuel here. Could tick up and go for something from tier 3. One of these two players does have to tick to tier 4 and get a Panzerwerfer. It's a necessity in 2v2s. One of the two players has to get some form of rocket artillery, basically. Otherwise, I mean, you can see this big blob here from bigmac. Now that is rocket artillery's #1 target. Try and stop those blobs, which are slightly more prevalent in 2v2. So we see bigmac. Looks like he's pumping out an Easy 8, so that's a pretty early Easy 8. It's going to be a good counter to the Puma, but honestly, you don't really need the Easy 8 against the Puma. Even the regular Sherman's HE rounds penetrate this thing, so I feel like that's maybe a bit of a waste, because Easy 8 is less effective against infantry because of its shells. High explosive shells are much better, and the Axis don't have any other form of armor right now, so I feel like the regular HE Sherman would have been the better choice, and maybe for a second tank going for an Easy 8. See a Cromwell now coming up for Jackas4life. Already upgraded that thing with the tank commander, so that's good to see. And the Axis are on the ropes here, really getting pushed back. Oh, nice hit there by the Cromwell. Wow, down goes that MG42. Pack's in trouble now. That's getting cleared out by all this infantry. Mortar's in trouble as well. Don't want to lose all that veterancy on that thing. Vet 2. Axis finally returned to the front lines here. MG, a few squads off Struben should probably steal this pack here. Try to put some hits onto this Cromwell. Looks like all of that allied infantry is forced back, and now the Axis should probably branch out onto this side of the map. As you can see, away from that forward retreat point from both the allied players. No, not even one squad here defending this part of the map, so that's definitely the path of least resistance for the Axis. Looks like they're moving in that direction right now. Pack lining up a shot. Ooh, bounces off the EZ8's armor, and that is one feature of the EZ8. It does have slightly more armor than the regular Sherman. Can on the rare occasion bounce pack shots, and on the more frequently bounce the Shrek shots. Double MGs here, making it very hard for this allied advance. Oh, was that the pack getting a kill there? 2 infantry kill. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a pack with that many kills. And I mean, he just lost this. It just got decrewed a couple seconds ago, and already it's up to 2 infantry kills. This thing, impressive. Okay, so we have Big Mac's blob now making its way across the left. And I don't think the Axis have really got enough over here to push that back. I mean, this is such a large amount of firepower. I think these guys have got both bars and bazookas, like 1 bar, 1 zook. Hard to see though when they're running around. Look at that guy. He was holding his gun all sorts of crazy.
Tank support is here. Sherman ready.
Oh, Puma's in a bit of trouble, taking a few zook shots. No, they just have bazookas, it sounds like. That squad's there getting very low. Maybe a bit of a panic retreat there. Looks like these guys have got Brens and Piets, so interesting combination of anti-tank and anti-infantry firepower onto these infantry sections. You've got to be careful though, double equipping infantry sections with weapons, because once they get to Vet 3, the Vet 3 they gain like these scoped Brens, no, scoped Enfields, and they actually count as weapons, so it makes you more likely to drop your weapons even when you're above 2 men. Now we're about to see both these EZ8s go down here. He runs head on into 2 packs, getting flanked by a Stuggy and a Puma, and also running into that Shrek there. So very ill-advised push there by Big Mac, and his armored forces just got shattered there. Cromwell now trying to salvage the situation, maybe pick up the Stuggy. Still 1 pack here though, it needs 1 more shot to penetrate. Oh, he's coming in. Oh, this is very risky. Ooh, just managed to clear the arc before that final killing blow. Looks like a rear echelon squad's gone astray there for Big Mac, and he goes down. Here comes his rifle blob. Doesn't have smoke at the moment, and if you're blobbing like this, you definitely need smoke. Or the captain, so you can use the on-me ability. Pops a white phosphorus barrage, so that's going to do a lot of health damage here. It doesn't actually kill units though. Unlike the white phosphorus on the Comet, for instance.
Crowds are sniffing around our asses. Tactical point being captured.
So the Allies starting to lose a bit of ground here after losing all those EZ8s, and their blobbing tactics not really working that well. The Axis have invested in being quite good on their MG placement, and of course no smoke from Big Mac, and that's causing a few issues for the Allies here. I feel like if he had smoke, and of course if he hadn't lost those EZ8s, they'd be in a much better situation. But yeah, their strong early game is starting to waver right now, and VP situation pretty close to level pegging the Axis, about 40 behind at this stage. So really the Axis still in this game, and it's anybody's game right now. Looks like Nebuchadnezzar has teched, so maybe he's going to tech up to tier 4. At the same time, he could just go for a Tiger. Still about 2 command points away from that though. Light artillery barrage forcing back that. Ooh. MG go down. Okay, that's over here. Ooh, that's a lot of corpses there though. I must have missed that. It's like a infantry section may have gone down there. Oh, look at those mines there. Oh, here comes the Puma going after the Cromwell. Opens up. Looks like he may take a Faust here. No, he pops a smoke shell there. Not sure about that decision. I think if he'd just tried to slug it out, he'd be in a much better spot right now. Probably would have got one extra shot off on the Puma. Oh, the Puma gets main gun destroyed. And we got some Pierce moving in as well as a bazooka Puma pop smoke there. A lot of smoke right here, and I think that's going to get away. Oh, that was hectic. But yeah, generally I don't recommend trying to use this smoke shell to get away. I don't think you can fire it when you're on the move. So you have to be stationary to fight, so you're better off maybe using this for an assault, like firing it on an AT gun and then charging in, rather than trying to use it to escape. As we saw in that situation there. Oh, does that mean he has gone for hammer? It does indeed. And we did see a doctrine section, I didn't mention it, Vanguard, or Jackas4life. It's a pretty decent choice. Special weapons is usually the better when you're playing against an OKW player, because you can use that concentrated fire operation to kill HQs, but it's double austere. I think maybe the strafing support is slightly superior. Ooh, nasty grenade there. Oh, nasty shot there from the P4 command tank in return. Looks like he picked up a rifle squad there. Now we see a regular HE Sherman for Big Mac, and I feel like this is the time when he needs the Easy 8 to try and deal with this P4 command tank. Wow, and this thing's actually penetrating him time and time again. That's not that common to happen. Here comes a Cromwell from the side, battling it out against the Puma. Looks like Jackas4life now going for a Firefly. Firefly extremely effective against medium armor. You can pretty much one-shot it. You get a good shot off with the main gun and then land those tulip rockets. So as the Axis player, you have to be really careful, keep your tanks mobile, make it very hard for them to land that skill shot. And wow, this P4 command tank putting in the damage here. I wonder if these will actually land on anything and do some damage. Basically, I mean, that base artillery is pretty rubbish unless you tech for Anvil and get the airburst shell, so it's okay. It's okay against buildings, like killing the building itself. It doesn't actually do much to the squads inside, so if you want to flatten the building, it's pretty decent, but other than that, it's pretty rubbish. So here we go. Firefly opens up on the Striggy. Oh, and he gets the rockets. Oh, but the second one misses. It looks like the Striggy's very late to react to this, and the Firefly, despite taking an eternity to reload, Striggy goes down anyway. Here comes the Puma from the side. Bad idea. Unless he uses the target weak point right here, it's probably going to go down. Here come the bazookas. Quite a few of them miss though. Got Pack in a nice spot though, covering that Puma's escape. Looks like the Firefly is considering coming back in. Gotta be careful though, there's still that Pack there. Oh! One more shot and that will go down. He's got to back away for repairs, and he's lost quite a few of his Royal Engineers, so it's going to take a long time to repair. Could use the vehicle crew repairs if he had enough munitions, just about there. got to be so careful. This pack could even just like through a random scatter here could kill this Firefly. Oh no, he's coming in. Oh, he just repaired it enough so he could take one more pack shot. Oh, and down goes the Firefly. Just a tremendous waste there. It's in front of that pack slightly too long. And looks like all of this stuff is going to escape from PzKpfw as well. Regular Shem was too low to try and chase and try and knock this stuff out. We see a Tiger has rolled onto the field for Nebuchadnezzar. Hasn't got up to much though. Just really sat here. How's this mortar doing? 16 kills, Vet 3. I think at Vet 3 that's when it gains the extra range. So yeah, that is really starts to go into beast mode. Blasting you from the other side of the map. All is quiet here whilst these tanks receive some repairs. I see Big Mac now switching back to the Easy 8's good choice. Looks like Jackas4life is probably saving for the Crocodile right about now. Good choice as well because need that heavy tank to soak up all this damage. Also blast away all this infantry. Crocodile can still charge head on into packs without taking too much damage. So, yep, there we go. Here comes the Croc, and I imagine once that gets to the front lines, we'll see a bit of a push coming in from the Allies. The Allies have managed to push over here, get control of this fuel briefly.
The capture point is under attack.
PzKpfw has got a lot of resources, should probably tick up. Oh! Target weak point here, popped by PzKpfw. We've got the regular HE Sherman coming in from the side. Needs to focus on this pack. Easy 8's trying to clear its arc, but he doesn't manage to do so. Down he goes. We see the strafing support coming in from Jackas4life over here, but you need sight for that to work, I believe. So it's not going to do much. They don't have any sight in that area at the moment. And now here come his tanks over here to support his US Forces teammate. But there's not much infantry here, not much for the Crocodile to do at this stage, and the Tiger's going to get some rear armor hits now. So he's trying to knock out that Puma. So Sherman's trying to get to the rear armor of the Tiger. Sherman's one shot from death now though. And no AT guns here from the Allies. I feel like this is a big oversight from them. Looks like he briefly tried to steal that pack, but the P4 command tank had other ideas. Oh man, that P Green's so lucky to escape right there. Did that Sherman go down? No, Sherman's still alive. But overall, I think the Axis came out on top there, knocking out that Easy 8. Easy 8 does have, I think it's 720 HP, so it could take 4 AT gun shots and survive, but not 4 AT gun shots and a Faust. I believe that's how it works. And that is what we saw ending up taking down the Easy 8 in that case. Did receive engine damage on Faust. So yes, this is good now. Nebuchadnezzar somehow has ticked up to tier 4 and bringing out a Panzerwerfer as well as his Tiger, and we see a similar thing coming out from PzKpfw, but except he's going for a Panther, also a good choice. Now there's Ally has got the rocket artillery, so both of them are going to have pretty good armies now. Panther and a Tiger, good combination, and the rocket artillery is going to make mincemeat out of Big Mac's blobs. Got to be really careful about that. Is that a Telemine up there? Wow. Very aggressive Telemine spot. Oh, he's got two. He's got two right next to each other. No sweepers from either of the Allied players as far as I'm aware, so those tower mines could really cause a few issues here for the Allies. Here we go, big push coming up on the Axis, all the armor over on this side, a couple packs for support. We've got the Blob here with all these bazookas. Looks like they're targeting the P4 command tank first. They're taking a lot of bleed though from the Tiger. Cromwell, oh, Cromwell's getting pummeled. Down it goes. What's that coming in? Light artillery barrage forcing the retreats there, and he's lucky that none of those squads got wiped there. Also kind of lucky that I don't think they... no, Panzerwerfer was on cooldown. Looks like it might have fired somewhere else. Must have missed that. Still, that was a chaotic push there. A lot of bleed suffered by Big Mac onto his rifleman squads. Looks like they also retreated to this point because that was closer than the forward retreat point. So they have to make the long trek to the ambulance now. And yeah, the Axis do have the armor superiority right now. It looks like Big Mac going for the Jackson. That's a good choice. But yeah, this is where not going as tactical support with this combination, this US forces Brit combination can cause you issues in 2v2s because Brits don't have any rocket artillery themselves, so with neither of you having rocket artillery it can really be hard to take out Axis team weapons and Axis infantry blobs, and you know, Axis infantry blobs can be very scary. Vet 3 LNG greens and the like, very, very powerful. Nice hit there by the Jackson, opening up on the Puma. So the Axis armor making a push here. We do have the Crocodile ready to soak it up, and we've got a fresh Firefly coming in from Jackas4life. Still need some AT guns. I think the Allies really need some AT guns here. Oh no, bazooka blobs coming in from the side, perhaps hoping to find their Panzerwerfer, but in the meantime they are kind of exposing themselves to a Panzerwerfer barrage right now. Panzerwerfer does back away to safety. Where are the MGs? Okay, snipers in a good spot to snipe on these guys. Oh, down goes one green squad, and here comes an armor push from the Allies. So splitting the focus here from the Axis. Here comes the strafing support. Down goes one of the packs. Axis armor's on the retreat. Quick, smart. US forces blobs starting to take a few losses. Starting to back away. Crocodiles start on the front lines, trying to soak up all the hits, focusing on infantry as it should be. Firefly's getting a few choice hits on, now focusing on the P4 command tank. That's one shot from death. Now the Tiger's coming forward after the Firefly. Here's the Jackson. Jackson's now coming up. It's a good shot off on the Tiger. Oh, here comes a Panzerwerfer onto the front lines. Very bold. This could go horribly. He pops smoke. Trying to escape. Kind of lucky that those rockets didn't target the Panzerwerfer. Could have killed that very easily. And it looks like everybody's going to back away. There is a pack here now, and somebody from the Allied team should try and steal this now. Looks like some sweepers came over here, tried to get rid of those mines. I'm not sure if they... looks like they detonated though. Looks like they were hit at some point. Okay, strafing support now over. Everybody once again is repairing up. Looks like the Panzerwerfer's lining up a shot. Must have missed the second barrage from this, but it was too hectic during that last engagement. Lots of action.
We have a fresh grenadier squad. Armor ready.
The good thing though about the Jackson in this matchup all these tanks from the Axis are doing 160 damage. So it can't get 2-hit by anything. Whereas the King Tiger can 2-hit it, or say the Yag Tiger, Elephant. So yeah, it is a bit easier to keep the Jackson alive in this particular match. Oh, here comes a Panzerwerfer barrage. Looks like it's targeting this trench and instantly wipes it. That is what the Panzerwerfer does. I think that's happening because the Panzerwerfer doesn't actually have any the garrisons don't actually reduce damage from it at the moment. Oh, Tiger's in trouble here. Got rear armor exposed to this Jackson. Here comes the Croc facing the wrong direction. Firefly needs to continue to chase. Jackson's getting up close. He's off. Oh no, too late, Blitzkrieg. Cannot get away. Down goes the Tiger. He's just sitting out there all by himself and slightly late to react. Down he goes accordingly. Allies making a good push here. Oh, we got some Panzerwerfer rockets coming in, but I'm not sure where they were going. Down goes the Puma. Oh, but down goes the Sherman. Oh, Firefly rockets coming in. Oh, but he cannot kill the P4 command tank because he's got that defensive bonus. Gives him, I think it's plus 20 or plus 25% health, so it's not going to go down to one shot and the Firefly rockets, and the Tulip rockets rather. White Phosphorus doing more friendly fire damage here than anything else, I think, right now. Sniper's still alive, up to 43 kills now. Oh, light artillery barrage on the forward assembly here. This could be devastating against this slightly low health US forces blob. There we go, gets a couple kills there, I think. Oh, if that was slightly deeper, that could have been devastating. Okay, so now it looks like the Axis abandoning Tigers, and I can't blame them because they are a bit slow. Kind of sitting ducks against a mass of tank destroyers. Also, the Panthers have more frontal armor than the Tiger. Oh. Double Fireflies now from Jackas4life. These things are lethal, man. They've got such good penetration, and once they get to Vet 3, which she's pretty close to getting, they actually get plus 80 damage. So they do 200 damage already, which is more than the regular 160 from most tanks. And then plus 80 damage, that's 280 damage a shot. That's just crazy damage. But they do have an incredibly slow rate of fire. Oh, well, this could be devastating. Oh, 2 squads. Oh, is that 3 squads down from that Panzerwerfer barrage? Wow. Big Mac's army just got annihilated. One barrage here and then one barrage here, and that's, I mean, he's got no infantry left basically. Lost it. I mean, oh man, that is just devastating for him. And down goes the ambulance. Looks like he forgot about that thing. So I feel like the Axis perhaps making a it's hard to say. There's pretty good composition from the Allies here. Crocodile leading the charge with a lot of tank destroyers behind it. Crocodile making life very hard for the packs, and the tank destroyers making it very hard for the tanks. Oh, and this is one thing you shouldn't be getting, another Stuggy. This is a bad idea at this stage of the game. Emergency war speed there from the Croc, trying to get it out of harm's way. Nicely done. At this stage, I wonder if it wouldn't be better to maybe get a Stug or two.
A capture point is being
Not a Stug E, a Stug G. They got a good rate of fire, very good against Very good against Churchills.
Awaiting orders.
And yeah, their rate of fire will outpace the Fireflies quite handily. Fireflies do have a 10 range advantage though, so have that to consider, but if you play it well, those Stugs can be devastating against the much slower firing Fireflies.
The enemy have destroyed a forward position.
Oh, let's head on into 2 packs. Oh no, he's got war speed to get him back to safety once again. That is one benefit of going for Hammer in conjunction with those any Churchill basically. Aviary as well. Blitz way to safety. Still got these Talamites here in the centre. It's a really nasty surprise. Oh, it's like Gamma Bomb. No, regular Gamma Bomb in fact. Almost kills that Gren there. Jackson moving to the centre. Opens up on the Panther. Oh, we've got some artillery coming in here from Jackas4life. Maybe if he's lucky, he'll hit that Talamine there and clear it out. That'll make it all worthwhile. Oh, here comes a Panzerwerfer barrage. He's targeting this MG. Oh, he wipes it instantly. A push coming in here from the rifleman. Looks like Big Mac's rebuilding those, getting a few bazookas on them again. Trying to get a few choice hits onto the Panther. Oh, nicely done. He's putting some good pressure onto these packs. Clears one of them. The other one's looks like it's about to be cleared as well. Yep, down it goes. Oh, but this rifle squad's getting very low in the meantime. But still, this is going to clear the way for a nice push here from Jackas4life. He's
We're losing a capture point.
been to the front lines with his Fireflies. One of the packs does get recruit. Both Fireflies open up on the Panther. Oh, the second shield rocket misses. Still, if they stick around, this Panther's going to go down here. Remember, this has 280 damage. Oh, but he doesn't get that final hit with that. If he got that last hit with this Firefly instead of this one, that would have been a dead Panther for sure. I mean, look at how low that is on health. Extra 80 damage would have got the kill there. Kind of unlucky with that second shield rocket missed as well. So we're going to see a couple of Fausts coming in onto this Easy 8. Oh, no, here comes a Panther. Looks like that Talamine did get cleared at some point. Is there another Talamine here? No, that one's also got cleared at some point. Maybe he ran over it and then get his tank up. Oh, he's using the raid operation here, trying to cap this. His tank. Well, we've seen Dusty make good use of this in ESL recently. Very powerful, similar to what is that one? Oh, what ability? Austere Doctrine has closed the pocket. I think it's called Breakthrough, the ability, but that actually costs fuel, so this is a really good value, only costing 50 munitions. Oh, Stuggy's in big trouble, taking some walloping shots here from the Firefly. Easy 8 combo. Down it goes. The Allies seem to have steadied the ship. They did suffer some big losses, but now they've got a huge amount of armor. Still hurting a bit in terms of infantry. Those Panzerwerfers have really been taking their toll. Oh, Crocodile though. Yep, down goes that Vet 3 squad. Nasty loss there. In fact, we've got 2 Panzerwerfers here coming up from PzKpfw. How's this one going? 4 kills and 13. It looks like this one went down at some point. Is that a Panzerwerfer wreck there? Oh, that's a Puma wreck. Oh, there it is up there. Looks like it got a bit too ambitious there and went down at some point. We take a look at the VP situation. We see the Allies slightly behind at this stage. They did have a VP lead earlier, but now they're about 40 VPs behind. Crossing in the woods can, in the late game, really become a slug match over the central VP, and that seems to be what is transpiring right now. Nice use of smoke now by Big Mac. Better late than never. So we've got these Panthers with these MGs here. Oh, what's this MG? Oh, he's going Gammon Bomb! Oh, wow. Panther sticks around, receives a engine crit as a result. Don't know if that's a permanent crit or not. No, just temporary immobility. Oh no! Oh, that Panzerwerfer barrage just wiped almost every squad from Jackas4life. That was just devastating. Looks like he used both his Werfers there, and wow, look at that. One of them shot up. Don't know which is which, but one of them had 4 kills. Now we've got 19 and 18, so they gained at least 20 kills in that barrage there between them. Oh, down goes the Easy 8. Nice use of target weak point there from Nebuchadnezzar. Now they're on the prowl. I like saying Panthers on the prowl. Oh, a push coming in from the side here from Jackas4life. He wants revenge. Wants to knock out those Panzerwerfers. Panzerwerfers get to stepping, trying to get away from this. Now he should switch targets to the pack. No, he's backing away. Oh, here comes a Panther and a P4 command tank from the side. Bad idea though. Looks like he's gonna lose his P4 command tank. Finally this thing goes down. That thing has been the thorn of in the side of the Allies for such a long time now. Oh, here comes a fresh Tiger. Pushing back these Fireflies. Oh, but he's taken a walloping in the meantime. In fact, one more volley from these two and he could go down, I think. Crocodile's coming in, trying to get some sight for these Fireflies once again. Fireflies coming forwards, hoping to get that killing blow. It looks like the Crocodile gives up chase, doesn't want to take a few fouts and expose itself. Still a few Panthers around. In fact, this Panther's actually extremely low. I must have missed that. Probably to the Jackson. Looks like it popped evac rounds at some point. Fresh P4 command tank. Runs straight on into 2 Fireflies. Bad idea. One more shot from this. Oh, down it goes instantly. We hardly knew ye. So some heavy losses there suffered by it looks like a squad goes down to east mines. In fact, 2 squads I think went down to east mines there. No, maybe just one. Nice dodge there by Big Mac, avoiding that Panzerwerfer barrage. Oh, more east mines over here though. Gotta be careful with these things. He's trying to stay just on the very edge of the point. Could come over here with one of his tanks and run them over. So yeah, sometimes what I like to do in this, when I'm playing as the Brits in this matchup, is just make a Cromwell and just go for a dive into the Axis base. If you know that the armor's like over, say if the armor's more in the center, you could just come in through the flank. The Cromwell's so fast. It only takes one shot for these Panzerwerfers to go down, and even if you lose the Cromwell to get one Werfer, I think it's a decent trade, but if you can get 2 of them, then you're laughing.
The Panther has arrived from the fatherland.
Especially on a map like this where it's quite hard to mine off an entire approach to a base. You don't have as much risk as getting snared as you do on some other maps where you're only narrow entries. Okay, here we go. Easy 8 versus Panther. Ooh, has Werfer barrage. Looks like he gets a few kills there. Pins those squads as well. Looks 25. Up to 18, looks like it. Oh yeah, that one missed its last barrage. And now oh, I missed something going down here. Crocodile goes down. Oh no! Looks like he suffered a target weak point stun there. Looks like he has rear armor exposed as well, maybe. No, maybe not. Either way, Croc's down.
Redouble your efforts. We are down to 200 points.
So that's a big blow. Jackas4life though, he's got enough resources to call another one immediately. And I think he probably will do so. See, the axe is still ahead on army size, ever so slightly.
The Churchill crocodile is ready. Vehicles and infantry.
And even after calling in that fresh croc. Okay, that's where he did it. He used the flares. Come out when he used the crocodile to put a deep strafing support in. So nice usage there of the flares. Perhaps he was hoping that they would target these Panzerwerfers. Panzerwerfers now scattering out to the side. He kind of needs some follow-up though. Those flares don't last that long. So these Typhoons are not going to have much to shoot at if he doesn't have sight. Looks like both teams are focusing on the VP game. Oh no, Easy8's in big trouble here. 2 Panthers. Needs to rotate his rifle blob with all these bazookas. Well, this could go horribly wrong. Oh no, war! Panzerwerfer barrage! Canes the rifle blob. Jackson's now here for support though. Another Panzerwerfer barrage comes in. Does clear out the stolen MG42. And oh, that was heavy losses. I'm pretty sure bigmac lost one rifle squad there as well as their MG42. These Panzerwerfers really become a thorn in Allies' side. Faust goes in on the Firefly and backs away, doesn't want to take engine damage on that. But the Crocodile making the plays in the centre, using the raid operation to speed up the cap here. Double pack, so Crocodile can't afford to sit there for too long.
Our capture point.
Needs to line up a few choice shots from these Fireflies, I feel. Try and hunt down those Panthers, and as I was saying, maybe one of these two players could send one of their medium tanks on a mission to try hunt down these Panzerwerfers. I feel like that would be a good idea. Oh, the MG42 has fallen back into PzKpfw's hands. Forcing back those riflemen. Things are appearing up. Good to see that Jackas4life did go for those 5-man squads. Which you kind of need to repair up the Crocodile. You need that extra bit of repair speeds on your Royal Engineers. So you don't get the heavy engineer upgrade going for Hammer. Okay, Easy8 now exposed to 2 Panthers, but here comes the Jackson, not on prioritized vehicles. Now he switches to prioritized vehicles. There's a choice shot on. He needs to activate the high velocity armor piercing rounds. Oh, here comes a Firefly from the side. Panther very late, he's just stuck around there for too long. Panther wants to get some revenge on this Easy8. Easy8's behind the shot blocker now. Firefly's advancing, no Faust anywhere nearby, no AT guns. Even the Panzerwerfers could be in trouble here. Double Fireflies doing some good damage. Oh no, the second rocket misses. Looks like he's lining up, no. Here comes the Tiger now from the side. And looks like that's going to force those Fireflies to disengage there. Where are those packs? Packs still facing into the centre. Keeping that Churchill honest.
Enemy causing trouble.
Still, those double fireflies, man, they are whacking out major damage here.
Ready for orders.
This one's getting very close to Vet 3, and once that happens, what would that be? It's 280 times 2. 560. So conceivably, if the Axis do ever make Stugs again, one volley from these two will one hit them. Stugs having only 560 health. Once again, bit of a lull in the action whilst all those Axis tanks get repaired back up to full. We see the bazooka rifle blob just about back up to full force once again. bigmac now focusing more on that than on his armor, just using a lone easy 8 and Jackson. But as I was saying, I feel like a daring run to try and knock out these Panzerwerfers is in order. Of course not right now, but once you know where the Axis armor is, and then come in from the flank. Okay, White Phosphorus now coming in on the packs. These things are already quite low, so they're going to have to pull back for some healing for a very long time. It's going to put them out of action for a long time. Crocodile now making a push whilst this is going on. Firefly coming in from the side, other Fireflies coming in slightly deeper as well. Panther going to expose its rear armor. Second Panther here. In fact, all the Panthers sitting right here in the center. It looks like they're focusing more on the Crocodile. Need to focus more on the tank destroyers, I feel. Oh, Easy 8's in big trouble here. Oh, wow, it's taking massive damage from these Panthers. Here come the Fireflies and the Jackson, though. Oh, that Panther's going to go down for sure. Yep, down it goes. Pop smoke. Bad time to pop smoke. Would be better to pop it now as he rounds the corner. Oh, and down he goes. Two Panthers go down. These Fireflies spitting out the heat. 280 damage. She is not to be trifled with. But yeah, as I was saying, pop smoke here, bad idea. It's only going to block the line of sight for a second. If he popped it when he's here, as he's rounding that corner, would have been much more effective. And now, bigmac has the opportunity to clear those air mines with his tank. Looks like he may jump out, do some repairs and capping simultaneous. Oh, this could be devastating. Oh, down goes one squad. Heavy damage to a few others as well. Oh, he's trying to hit the retreat as well, but slightly off target there.
We have lost an MG team.
This is some action, this is some action. I see a glider now coming up from Jackas4life, so he's got the air landing officer. This thing's a beast. Maybe he could use this in conjunction with strafing support, so in the future, if he tries to do those deep strafing supports again.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
So the Axis suffered just tremendous losses in that last engagement. PzKpfw does have enough resources to bring himself another Panther to probably do that. I feel like the Axis need to get a whole bunch of telemines down. They've got a lot of munitions between the two of them, and their allies have not been sweeping them. I mean, haven't done any mine sweeping so far all game, so I feel like that's exactly what they need to try and deal with these two Fireflies. These Vet 3 Fireflies, they are just crazy good right now.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Huge damage there going on to the Panther. Oh, and it's dead. Yeah, I feel like the Tiger's just not maneuverable enough against these Fireflies. You won't be able to dodge those shield rockets. And that's exactly what we saw happen there. Nebuchadnezzar losing his Tiger.
A new engineer section is waiting for orders.
Perhaps a predictive barrage there for PzKpfw, but these squads are going slightly deeper, and now perhaps these Panzerwerfer are slightly exposed to this Vet 3 Jackson coming in from the side here. White phosphorus now coming in onto these team weapons, and the rifle blob making a deep flank here. Here comes some Panzerwerfer rockets. Too deep though, too deep, off target. And now there's nothing to stop this rifle blob at all. They're blowing their wad. Luckily these base MGs are actually going to suppress this whole blob now, and probably going to be the end of things here. Oh, no, one of them has pulled down again. Oh, and he did a predictive barrage, then he gets 2 squads. Nicely done there by PzKpfw, making up for his slightly substandard barrage before that. Oh, and down goes the Vet 3 Jackson. Oh no.
Where do you want us?
Yeah, I believe it's plus 80 damage at Vet 3. I think so. I don't know, just by the numbers that it's been pulling against the Panther, it's making me doubt myself now. If it was... I don't know, I'll try to pay attention. A raid operation popped by Jackas4life. And the Axis are down to just 50 VPs now. Tiger was a bit of a panic purchase, I think, from Nebuchadnezzar, trying to deal with that Jackson that was just about in the base. 44 kills and 34 kills. These Panzerwerfers extremely potent for the Axis. So we see another White Phosphorus barrage coming in onto these T weapons. That's always the #1 target for White Phos. Oh, here we go. Tiger's coming into life. Massive damage going on to the Tiger. Double packs though. Keep trying to set up and reset up. Not having much luck actually getting a shot off. Also not on prioritized vehicles, I don't think, so they're kind of shooting at these infantry squads. Now switch targets to the EZ-8. Looks like the EZ-8's going to go down here. Oh, but one of them gets cleared. Oh, nice rockets. Oh, and he kills 2 rifle squads there, maybe even 3 there. Devastating Panzerwerfer barrages. Oh, and he... Oh, another good follow-up there. Almost wiped all of Jackas4life's Royal Engineers. Here comes the Croc, causing a few issues for these infantry squads trying to cap. We see break, counter-attack here, used by PzKpfw. Nice use of stun shot there by Nebuchadnezzar. In fact, damaged engine on the Crocodile. That's trying to limp away to safety now. Oh man, heavy losses from both sides. Okay, we've got the Panther coming in. This is a bad idea though. 2 Fireflies ready and waiting. Yep, and down it goes. Maybe I'm right with the health thing, I don't know. It looked like it was on 3/4 health there and it died to 3 shots, so... Panther has... 800 health. I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't be 200 damage a shot. I think I remember reading on the COH2 Veterancy Guide that it was plus 80 damage at Vet 3 though. Maybe I misread that. Either way, you can't take it away. These Fireflies, man, they've been wrecking this Axis army. And as I was saying before, I think the main issue is not putting down enough telemines. The Allies haven't been sweeping at all. Both these guys now to Vet 3. What are they getting Vet 3? More range. Okay. That doesn't really matter. You don't really want to be barraging from max range with your Werfers. Gives your opponent too much time to react after they hear the rocket noise. And makes it scatter too great. Churchill charging forwards, trying to clear the pack. Takes Faust, but before it takes damage, so it's not going to take engine damage. Hot raid operation. I'll speed up the capping process. Oh, we see a 250 half-track coming in here, and the turret traverse on the Firefly is very, very slow. If he can outmaneuver the turret, no, not quite. But yeah, if he could outmaneuver the turret there, it could actually kill the Firefly. That was a daring play by Nebuchadnezzar and almost came good. We see some strafing support now being called in on the centre. Perhaps carrying away from a bit of capping action now from Jackas4life. This rifle squad trying to come in from the side, get a grenade off on the MG. Doesn't do too much though, to be honest. Fresh P4 command tank here from PzKpfw. Okay, it looks like it three shots the P4 command tank, whatever the amount of extra damage it is. Double packs though, there's some good damage on the croc, forcing that back. We've got rifle charging through centre. Neither of them are vetted up though, so don't have any AT grenades to throw on the Panzerwerfer. Axis down to just 11 VPs, they are really sweating it out right now. Here comes a Tiger on, this is going to end badly. Yep, down it goes there. Oh, why did he just throw away his Tiger like that? That was just a bad idea. Every time the Axis come down here, they run into these Fireflies and their tanks die. Which I thought by now they might have learned that, but maybe not. Axis somehow have managed to wrest control of 2 of the VPs though, so the drain is on the Allies, and the Allies only on 83 VPs themselves. Got a lot of repairs to do on their tanks, so they are also in a bit of a sticky situation. I've got a MG here covering this VP. I'm not sure where the glider's been called in. Oh, he manages to clear some S-mines on approach. That's rather handy. Pops a sprint, and he's going through the light gamma bomb here. This thing is just so powerful. 35 munitions for portable nuke. And I believe that officer charge actually reduces incoming suppression, so... Oh, we've got raid operation popped as well. We've got some fast capping coming in here. This one was very rapidly capped. Axis down to just 10 VPs now. Nothing here to try and cap this point. No infantry nearby to this point either. And I think that's going to be game. Churchill making a daring charge through the centre here. Taking a lot of damage though. Light artillery barrage, the MG making a daring play. And it's too little too late, and the Allies do pull this one out. What a chaotic game. Crazy game. 2 Vet 3 Fireflies. They were definitely the MVP of this match. I feel like the Axis MVP was these Panzerwerfers. Look at that, over 100 kills between the two of them. As for what the two teams could have done better, I feel like the Axis needed to get more Talonmines down. And probably need to make more coordinated pushes with the tanks rather than sending them in one at a time. As for the Allies, probably would have been a good idea to make an expendable tank such as a Sherman, maybe a Cromwell, and try to make a daring run and try and knock out these Panzerwerfers. But other than that, pretty good play by both teams. And I'll wrap on that, guys. If you'd like your game to be cast by me, details in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.